Oh, half a lap to go. How about that?
Yep.
Brilliant. Apologies for that one, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely nothing we could do about it. I've said it so many times before on the platforms of the Gentleman Sim Racing Club. We are a first world country with third world internet, and poor old Adam Lavis's internet just went up the proverbial without a paddle. And as a result of that, we rejoin you half a lap from home. And the news here is that Sam Muir's been left behind. Jordan Malcolm has continued the push, looking for his second win of the season and another podium finish. He's got 2 corners left in which to try and get by Sam Chapman. I don't think he's going to have enough to be able to do it, and now it certainly won't be the case because he got a little bit of a compromise right off the final corner. Chapo makes it 4 winners in 4 weeks to start the campaign. 4 winners in 4 weeks in Waste Options GT4. That's why it is one of the hottest tickets in town on the platforms of the Gentleman Sim Racing Club right now. How about that? Oh, Sam Muir in for third. Whether he'll be happy or disappointed with that remains to be seen. Have a look at this in the meantime, though. Rory Wilson in 8th. Ash Dodson right there with him. Dodson won't be able to pull out of the draft and go for it. He runs out of time. A car length and a half in that in favour of Wilson. Marcus Cook's going to come home in 10th. In between that, Alex Court got back to 4th. Marcus Watson to 5th. Michael Hammond, Michael Adams and Rory Wilson. Tim Ward, Ash Stacey, Bevan Levitt. Brian Levitt, I should say. Jordan Pruden got back to 14th from the rear of the grid. Is impressive. Lewis Johnson, Craig Bond in 16th. What might have been after he bolted off the road there mid-race. He was in the top 10 before the pit stop started. Good recovery from Joe Baldwin despite a couple of skirmishes to finish 17th, 18th for Chris Bleakley and 19th for Phil Kings, 20th for Stephen Lawrence, then Mitch Wood, Pete Matson, Dale Jeffries, John Simpson and Daniel Correa-Sarr. 25 home, 25 getting points, 25 on the lead lap. Sam Chapman joins Aidan Cale, Jordan Malcolm and Craig Bond as a race winner in Turn 1 of 2024 in Waste Options GT4. So the championship runner-up of last season sends a message to the chasing pack, to the competition, that he means business. And it hasn't been a great start of the season for him. 22nd last week. Bugger all points coming out of that. Good way to recover. Last week went down as a drop round. I think we can say very, very openly, very honestly for Chapo. This week it won't be the case. He got the job done by 0.6 of a second in the end. Sam Muir, Alex Court, Marcus Watson, Michael Hammond, Michael Adams, Rory Wilson, Ash Dodson, Marcus Cook, the top 10. So unfortunately for us, we have no way of painting the picture of what happened in between time for you, ladies and gentlemen. But what we can tell you is that we knew of Jamie Barker's demise, Soto Eduardo Zamora and Dale Sharp before the race had even, before our unexpected temporary loss of transmission there. a few moments ago. What we can also tell you is that we are standing by for, in about 27 minutes' time, the start of Waste Options GT3 on a Monday night on the platforms of the Gentleman Sim Racing Club. And that will come to you from the Road Atlanta circuit in Georgia. Jordan Malcolm's in the booth. Alex Court's here as well. Hopefully Sam Chapman will stop on by to have a chat. There he is, welcoming himself in to the booth. I might start with the race winner, if I may, as much as it's going to be good to have a chat to Cordy and also have a yarn here to Jordan Malcolm as well, who by rights should climb over the top of Sam Muir and take the championship lead tonight. Adam Lavis is going to crunch some numbers in the background for us and also load up some file vision for you so that we've got something to play in the meantime here just as we catch our breath. Chapo, very nicely done. Not a fan of the compulsory pit stop rule. It's fair to say. You voiced your grievance on that before the season got underway. Last week was a write-off. We're very well aware of that. This week, no such issue. And in victory lane, the fourth different winner in 4 weeks to start the season, mate. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, mate. It fell my way tonight. I've got to say, Jordan was the pace of the field really tonight. But that was pretty bad luck. What happened to him there? Not a great move. So unlucky he ended up. He did. It was a good fight back from him, and he did put enough pressure on for me to get my single 1x on the second to last lap. That means you know when. But was able to hold on to it, fortunately. So, yeah, good to get a win under it. It's been a bit of a tough start to the season. So, hopefully we can get some momentum from here.
Can you believe it's already 4 rounds gone? We're 2/5 of the way, 40% of the way through the campaign. It's getting away from us very quickly, mate. But fair to say, you needed that.
Yeah, absolutely. Particularly after last week, and I hadn't had any standout performances with the third and fourth before that as well. So I definitely needed it. Needed the bloody bonus points as well, but we'll definitely take the win. Given this ended relatively fortunately for me, and of course the dive ended fortunately for me. So then it turned into a game of that was okay. So that livery hasn't worked. That's good.
No, it hasn't.
That's new intel for me.
Adam Lavis did make mention before we got going. He said, poor old Chapo spent enough time last week getting the panel damage out and getting everything sorted that he didn't have time to put a new paint kit on it.
Yeah, no, we're poverty-stricken in the Chapman garages.
I even checked the actual file from iRacing, and that is your file.
No, I know what's happened. I've chucked on a PNG instead of a TGA file for some other league I was racing it in. So I'll have to go back and do some work on that, get the old Bintang livery back going.
You will have to indeed. In saying that, mate, it fell in your lap in many respects. Marcus getting into the side of Jordan, a couple of other things going awry.